we're off.
Okay.
Go on then.
So, hi and welcome to East Yorkshire. I'm sitting in my barn. I needed a barn because I've got the organ bug very bad, and I wouldn't have been happy with a tiny little one. So essentially I'm more or less filling this barn with organ bits. The project isn't finished. I should say it's about halfway there. I've always wanted a house organ, but this is a bit more than your average house organ, simply because I've got all the space to do it in. You can imagine all the material along this side plays, all these divisions play. So there's a choir, a small grate and a swell there. They all play. There's more to go in further around the room, and eventually the whole lot will play from the big console, which is over there, which came from Tewkesbury Abbey. I'm sitting at this one, which is my practice organ really, and I find it very, very exciting really. It'll play almost anything. One trouble about the room is that sound, to be honest, comes across too well. You're close to the pipes, so the danger is that things get too loud. In the case of the grate, I only kept one set of pipes that came with it, and that's this flute here, because the whole of the grate is only on 2.5-inch wind pressure, which means it sings rather than shouts. And it means that, unlike a church organ, it's quite gentle. It still builds up as you add more stops. That's fairly big. If you want bigger effects, what I would do is I'd join the divisions together. So here's a small chorus on the choir, the chorus on the swell. Couple all three together and it really does begin to sound full. Add the mixtures to that. Some of the character stops next. So going through the flutes, nice open flute, an old-fashioned stop diapason. Another one. The 4-foots are all different. You've got a triangular flute, harmonic flute, stop flute. Families of flutes. Grate includes a 2-foot. There's a 2-foot flute on the swell as well. Also nasal and tierce. Making a cornet. There's something similar to a cornet on the choir. It's a sesquialtra, which is more of a German style stop. I like it with the tremulant. And that combination works very well as an echo to the swell. So here's a swell cornet and then the echo on the choir. And of course it's in a box, so you can have it louder or softer. that deals with the fluid. Ah, strings. Soft traditional strings on the swell. Whoops, sorry. And some bigger strings on the choir. Both sets are tuned sharp so they can be mixed. Celestes. What I haven't shown you is the 32-foot sub bass. You might just be able to see dark green pipe there. That's the bottom note of this, which is, with the right speakers, should be audible, and it adds wonderful sort of underpinning to the organ. To the reeds next, we've got the usual character reeds. There's an oboe on the swell, clarinet on the choir, and they will balance each other. And that's even without touching the boxes. Trumpet, clarion, double horn, there's a little cor anglais, I use that a lot as a chorus reed. That and the Cremona really add to the full swell. So you've got full swell here with with choir reeds. They blend in quite well. There's a little, I'm calling it, it's a forgotten, obviously. It's only a cobbled up thing out of bits and pieces. But it's better than no pedal reed. The one I'm proudest of is my solo reed, which is an old swell stop. Can you see the silvered pipes behind the case there? It came from a Methodist church in Manchester, and it ought not to work as well as it does, but it's fantastic in here. So, I think the best thing I can do to finish is do a slow build-up from the softest stops till more or less full organ. I won't use that big solo reed, but I'll do you a build-up so you can hear the potential of the thing. I have such fun with this, I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.